Stop right there. I warn you, you'll hate this game, so I'd just skip ahead. If you're still reading, then what we have here is a game by that little-known game company that also created the Popeye Maze game that I talked about not so long back. Where that one was just confusing, this one is pure evil. If you remember the Zero RC shop in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you may recall a mission where you had to escort a remote-controlled buggy around a course by controlling this helicopter, which could remove or circumvent obstacles and destroy enemy tanks. It was kind of a frustrating mission, but doable. Now, imagine that as a whole game, with any semblance of fairness taken out. You have this tank on the ground which you don't control, but instead need to guide from the left-hand side of the screen to the right. It can climb over 1 square high blocks, but anything higher than that, it just crashes into the wall, losing some health, and then turns around. You pilot this plane with a gun and a hook. Press B and you can pick up a block, which you then need to move around to create a path, or just move out of the way. If you manage to get the tank far enough, there are turrets shooting at you, and it's a one-hit kill for your plane. I will give the game credit for sounding quite nice and looking rather good. It is nicely detailed with intricate backgrounds. The concept of the game may not sound too bad, and it's certainly original for the Game Boy by this point. The biggest problem is the controls. Your plane is so hard to fly, bobbing up and down like it's on the sea, and it's way too easy to crash. Connecting the hook to the blocks would be easier to do in real life than it is in this game, meaning you're flying back and forth trying to attach it while your little dumbass tank buddy repeatedly drives into walls until it explodes. Why it couldn't just wait, I don't know. It's being driven by a squadron of lemmings, I suppose. Plus, if you die while carrying a block, that block gets destroyed in your inferno, and they don't respawn, so sometimes you may not be able to beat a level. This means any further lives you may have are useless. It's game over. You're shooting at stuff. Your bullets don't go straight, by the way, that would be too simple. And attempting to pick up and carry blocks, trying to protect your tank from blimps and turrets, while trying to control a broken plane, all of which is way harder than it should be, and you're trying to do it quickly and at the same time so that the tank doesn't blow up. This is without a doubt the most exhausting game I've ever played. You need to be caffeinated to the retinas to stand a chance. Unless you hate your brain, I'd stay as far away from Go Go Tank as you can.